Add sparkle to any design with glitter stickers by Sticker Mule.
Hi everybody, whoever's here already. I know there probably won't be a lot of people, but that's okay. I have had a few people ask me to show them how I do my press-on nails at home. So I'm going to do that today because I need these nails done right now. So it's a perfect opportunity. I'm probably just going to show you the prep and doing one hand. First thing I do is try to size them. How are you guys doing today? I don't really know what I'm doing here, but leave me a chat. Send me a message. I think I have it set that only subscribers can send me a message. Just because I don't know how this whole thing works. I always start with the thumb and the pinky because those are the easiest to size usually. I got my glass of wine right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's been one of those weeks for sure. How's your week going? Have you been doing a no spend? Mine is not going well as far as no spends at all. I think once I told my brain not to spend money, all it wanted to do was spend money. I think if I hadn't have said that, I probably wouldn't have spent any money this week. A lot of these are a little bit too big, so I'm probably going to have to do some filing. Do you guys have plans for the weekend? It's going to be cold and rainy here, as usual. We don't have much planned as of now. Okay, that's too small. You see that gap? That's how I know it's too small. Hopefully you can see it. That's too big. Okay. Oh my God, yes, my week has been so long too. Somebody said it was long like that because it was a full moon last night. I was talking to one of my coworkers and everybody was like so stressed out yesterday. I don't even know what it was. I'm normally not stressed out at work. Well, I won't say that, but normally you can't tell. But yesterday you could definitely tell. It's definitely one of those, are you okay days? Hi, Gina. What happened at lunch? Why was it bad? Food? Was the food bad? Anytime food is involved, it can't be a bad time. Okay, so the next thing I do is file the inside of these. It just helps it to attach to the nail better. Actually, before I do that, let me make sure they all fit. I feel like this doesn't fit well. There we go. That's much better. Can you guys see everything okay? Should I bring this a little closer? These nails, I have gone crazy with these Temu nails. Oh my God. Temu has nails for so cheap. I have this huge bag full of nails. I probably don't need to buy nails for like a year. But it still would have been cheaper than going to the salon. Because they're like $2 or $3 each. And then they always have those coupons on there. My nails take me a long time, but I have fun doing it. Usually I just throw on a movie or have some wine. Oh no, cold food. I'm sorry. That would definitely ruin it. I went out with a coworker last night and it was so nice. She ended up treating me. We went out for a drink and she had never been to Texas Roadhouse, and that's like my favorite restaurant ever. Oh my God, their steaks are so good. Ugh. I'm glad she did because that really wasn't in the budget. But some days, you know, you just feel like you need something to make you feel better. I probably could have did something that was free, but where's the fun in that? That's too big. That one fits perfectly. I don't even need to file you. All right, there you go. So they're all sized, at least on that hand. I'm just going to show you one hand. Otherwise, you'll be sitting here bored and annoyed. I save so much money doing this at home, though. So I got this thing from Dollar General. It's just a drill, and it kind of marks up the nail so that it adheres better. So I'll do the same thing to my natural nail. And this is how I get them to last for so long. One time it lasted too long. And I say too long because I'd like to do this, so then I have to soak it off. I just soak it off in acetone, and I got these, of course, from Temu. These little trays that you can put your fingernails in so that you can soak them. See? Let me show you. So this is what they look like. So you just put your little acetone in it, and then you can put your nails in it and just soak them off that way. It's much better than, you know, wrapping your finger with acetone or whatever. You can just relax and have your hand in there, and by the time you take it out, the acetone will have dissolved it all. It's hard to do this with this camera in the way. So I filmed this once before, and it was terrible. It was terrible. There was glue all over. It's just hard to do two things at once. Oh, you broke your no spin. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I don't even know how I feel about no spins, honestly. I personally feel like when I tell myself I'm going to do a no spend, I end up spending money. I think it's more important to just be conscious of what you're spending your money on and how much. I don't know, maybe it's the rebellion in me, but as soon as I said I'm not going to spend any money, all I wanted to do was spend money. I even bought lunch at work today, and I don't even do that. I had just said I haven't done that in so long, and sure enough, today I did. All right. Why is my hair everywhere? It's the one thing about having curly hair. Okay, and this is just acetone remover. I like to do this on my natural nail. And then I saw a video a long time ago to use alcohol as well. It's definitely drying out my skin. But using the alcohol also helps too. I have very oily nail beds, so if I don't do everything I can, these things will pop off in a couple days, and that just defeats the purpose of spending all this time doing it. Hi, D Bacon. Oh, that's so nice. A $40 Grubhub gift via email. That is so nice. There are good people in the world. Oh, did you guys notice in my cash stuffing video, the bank ended up giving me too much money back. This is cuticle remover, so I just let this soak for a couple seconds, really, on my cuticles so that I can move them down or cut them off. That helps the nail to adhere to. I'm probably missing some steps because I'm a little nervous, but that's okay. Oh yeah, the bank gave me $100 extra by mistake. So I asked him for two 50s and he ended up giving me two 100s. So the guy was nice, and honestly, I didn't even think twice about whether I had to give it back. I knew I had to give it back. It wasn't my money. It wasn't like it was money I was looking forward to because it wasn't mine. So I took it back the next day. And they were so happy. And honestly, the reaction that they had of being so happy that, oh, there's still good people in the world, that was worth $100. I have forgotten my wallet before and somebody turned it in. They actually called my bank to find me, and my bank called me and told me where to find the person. That was crazy. I don't think I even would have thought of doing that before that happened to me. But I definitely wanted to buy her lunch, and she was like, no, it's just the right thing to do. Things like that. It does restore your faith that there are still good people in the world. There are. You don't always run into them, but especially if you do customer service. People can be crazy, but it's those few good ones that make you feel better about it. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off again. Let me see. I get a lot of stuff from Dollar Tree, but one thing you do not want to get from the Dollar Tree is their cotton pads. Don't do it. It's just gonna fall apart. Okay. So most of it's gone. I swear, once I started removing my cuticles, my nails started lasting so much longer. And you guys know I overanalyze everything. So I definitely have tried a bunch of different ways and methods to see what can get them to last longer. And the dehydrator, the alcohol, and removing the cuticle definitely are steps you should definitely do. I mean, try it at home a few times. I would suggest trying it at home a few times. Save yourself some money. That's right. It's free to be nice to people. Don't they say the best things in life are free? I don't know about that because I could use a vacation or two, but but I get the sentiment. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe it off with the alcohol. And this is definitely going to dry my skin out too. That's just 70% regular alcohol. I don't know if the percentage even matters, but that's what I use and it works just fine. Most of this stuff came from Dollar Tree, of course. And I know you see this Gorilla Glue over here. Do not judge me. I've been using this for years and I haven't died yet, so I think it's okay. Just make sure you don't have any cuts because it will definitely burn. All right. And I'm going to do my dehydrator. I never use this primer for regular press-on nails. I got this from Amazon. I usually use it for when I do what is that called? Not acrylic. I can't think of it right now. But when you cure the nails, it never works out well for me. It just never looks good when I do those. I'm going to keep practicing though, because those are better on your natural nails, I guess. The gel manicures. That's what it is. All right, so this is dehydrator. These two came in a set, the dehydrator and the primer. And this just makes sure your nails don't have any oil or whatever. Another step to preparing your nails. I think prepping the nails is the longest part of it. And then when I put the glue on it, I hold it for a really long time in place. All right, I think I'm gonna try the primer on the hand that I do off camera, my right hand, because I don't know how that's gonna work out. All right, let's move this out the way. Oh, I forgot to score my nails. I'm gonna have to use the alcohol again. Yes, gels. Thank you. I do everything at home by myself. I want to get into doing lashes myself, but I'm gonna have to watch a few tutorials on that. I see people doing like the cluster lashes. I don't even really wear lashes except for on special occasions, but I would like to be able to do some natural looking lashes by myself and not have to pay somebody or make an appointment. I feel like if I start doing lashes, I'm really gonna spend a whole day just on myself. I know how to do my own wigs. Not the best, but you know, if you don't know, it looks good. I'm debating on when I'm going to show you guys my face. Like I said, I haven't told like my friends and family. They don't know what my channel is. Some of them don't even know that I have a channel. So I don't know how that's going to go over. One of my friends, I told you guys before, is a little upset that I haven't told them my channel name or shared the videos, mostly because they need help with budgeting. But I can help you with that off camera. I don't know why I'm so nervous about sharing. I think it's more of just sharing the personal information for someone you know to, you know, be able to judge your budget and see everything that you make and everything that you spend. Okay. This little thing came from the Dollar Tree too. I love the Dollar Tree. I know. Y'all know I love the Dollar Tree. I mean, because why spend more when you can get it for less? That should be a slogan. All right, I'm going to do the alcohol one more time since I messed it up. I messed up the order. There's nothing wrong with clear polish. Nothing at all. I totally get it. For me, it's kind of just a relaxing thing that I can do. And it expresses my creativity sometimes, you know, when you can change it. There's one lady at work. She's like, okay, what do your nails look like today? That's her entertainment for the day. I should probably use a dehydrator again, but I don't want to. I don't feel like it. All right. Yes, it's Gorilla Glue. I do not recommend doing this at home unless you're like me and you don't care. I usually put it on my natural nail. And the most important part about this step is to put it around evenly, because the air bubbles is what makes the nail pop off. Well, one of the things that makes the nails pop off. So I just started doing this step with the cuticle stick. I think that's what this is called. I really don't know. But I got these in a pack of like 5 from, no, I don't know how many was in here. From Walmart, 10. All right, and then I literally hold it for like a minute. Most people will tell you like you only need 25 to 30 seconds, but this is what works for me. And if I need to, I can file it some more to make it fit better. That's another thing that can make it pop up, is if you have it touching skin, so it's not really fully adhered to your nail. Do you guys have your glass of wine? It's a requirement. My daughter is about to leave me. I have no life. I swear, I need a life. Well, I went out last night, kind of. Impromptu, went out for dinner and a drink. But she is leaving me again. She's going out to eat. She's spending all her little bit of money. But you know what? It's her money to spend, so. I can't clock it. Okay. That's enough. And then I just use that same cotton swab, cotton pad to remove any excess. And there you go. It's on there. At the end, I use this. I got this from Amazon a long time ago. I use this to cut it off. I'll show you this now. I just use this to cut off if it's too long or longer than I want it to be. And then it's turning white. I hate when it does that. I can file off the excess glue or whatever. And then I can make sure it lays right on my nail. And that's really it. And I like to shape the sides. I don't want to scratch anybody. So I file the sides just to kind of round it out a little bit. And another tip is not to wash your hands for a while. Like, do this late at night. I'm doing this early because, you know, nobody wants to sit here and watch me at 11 p.m. But try to wait as long as possible before you wash your hands. I also use dish gloves when I wash dishes and clean. So that helps to keep them on for longer too. There you go. And then the last step is just optional, of course. I do, this is also from Dollar Tree. When I tell you this is the best thing I've ever gotten from Dollar Tree, and I will keep buying this until the whole store runs out. I use this on my natural nail and I use it on top of my press-on nails. The shine is just unmatched. And it's cheap, so there's that. There you go. And then this, I don't know why that keeps going off. This is the last thing that I put on. This is cuticle oil. You can also use something like, this is cuticle oil. I also got this from the Dollar Tree. This, you can also use like jojoba oil, which I also use for like my hair and skin. So you can use that too. But before I bought that, I had this. This is from Dollar Tree. And it works just fine to me. It helps your nails grow too. If you keep it like just moisturized. And then you just rub it in. I don't want to mess up the polish I just put on there, but There you go. That's it. And the nail is on. That's it. I think I lost connection for a second. Sorry, you guys. I lost connection for a second. But that's all the steps that I use. I mean, there's nothing super duper crazy that I do. I don't have any special secrets besides, you know, using the dehydrator, making sure that this glue is even across your nail. And I don't do it on both. Some people say to do it, the glue on your nail and on the false nail, but I have found that makes them pop off earlier for me. That looks too big. Oh, but it's not. And holding it down for a long time. So I guess I do have some tips. I hope you guys didn't miss anything since I lost connection for a second. But that's it. Prepping the nail is the most important part. And then when you want to take them off, if you want to take them off before they come off, just put some acetone. Make sure it's 100% pure acetone. Put a little bit in each of these things. I got this off of Temu. And then you can just put your hand right in there and let it soak for a little while. What do you guys have planned for the weekend? So the name of the shine stuff, let me show you. This is called Miracle Nail. $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Hope you can see it okay. So that's the shine, the nail polish. It's supposed to harden your nails too, which I think it does. And then this is the oil. This is just cuticle oil and nail strengthener. And then I guess I should show you all of these. Sally Hansen, this is cuticle remover. This is the best thing that works for removing the cuticles. It works fast too. And then this, I think I just got this from Walmart. You can't find this at the Dollar Tree. Not 100% acetone. Honestly, I don't think any of the the removers at Dollar Tree work well at all. They kind of just move stuff around. They move around the polish instead of removing it. Some things you just can't get from the Dollar Tree. And this nail was a little too big, so I don't know if I messed it up when I was sizing them. So I'm just shaping it better. Probably have to do it off camera. It's hard to see with this thing here in the way. Hopefully you guys get the gist of it. I've had some people ask me to show how I do my nails. And I got these from Temu. Came in this little pack here. It comes with these little nail sticky sheets that some people use instead of glue. I have never been able to figure those out. And it comes with a nail file, but it doesn't come with glue. So you have to get your own glue. I think they do sell glue on there though. I haven't tried the glue from Temu. And I know Temu's kind of controversial. Some people don't like to use Temu. They don't like to shop there, which I mean, I get it. Try not to get into that with people, but you know. All right, that fits better. Still not happy with it, but I'll mess with this a little bit later on. My hands are crooked too. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it, but this nail, this finger goes all the way to the left, and then this one right here goes all the way to the right. And I feel like these are like twisted too. I don't know why I was just born that way. It's really noticeable too. It's not like a small curve. I'm surprised nobody has said anything on my channel actually. Finger deformity, I don't know. I mean, I guess if that's one of the only things that I have wrong with myself besides my brain. So I'm reading this book called ADHD for Smart ASS Women. And that's good so far. It's just talking about how women are underdiagnosed because we don't exhibit the same symptoms as our male counterparts, which makes sense. So technically, I don't have the hyperactivity of the ADHD. I have the inattentive type, according to my doctor. So a lot of things, I'm very forgetful. I lose things all the time. Sometimes I forget, important events for other people and they get really pissed at me. Or they tell me a story that's important to them and I can't remember. I don't remember, and it's not a personal thing. It's just the way my brain's set up. Is double jointed really a thing? I've heard there's no such thing as double jointed. I could totally be wrong. Does that mean I can do cool stuff with my hands? If so, this doesn't feel like it. All right, I'm probably just gonna show you guys a couple more because you get the gist of it. All you need is a couple to see a couple done and you get the gist of it. Do you guys have any questions about anything? It doesn't have to be about the nails. Oh, see, this is crooked. Not a fan of doing this on camera. It's the next time you guys see me, which will be tomorrow because I have to do my pre-payday prep tomorrow. I can find out how much my next paycheck will be. This will be the last paycheck of the magic month. Yeah, this is wrong. Oh, and I just broke my real nail. All right, this is the last one. That is cool. Oh, I did see, look, I already forgot what I was doing. Do you guys have anything specific that you want me to show you or anything budgeting wise that you have questions on? How to use envelopes or expense track. My expense tracking, it looks a little convoluted. I know it does, but it really does work for me. Once you get the hang of whatever expense tracking strategy you use, it's gonna be a piece of cake. Oh, I'm starting to stick to myself. Your nails are white? That's funny. Your fingers, I mean. I hope I'm in frame. All right, that's it. I think that's all I'm going to show you guys. Unless you guys have some budgeting questions or personal questions about my personal life, it's not that interesting. I promise it's not. But if you have questions, I don't mind answering them. I mean, I tell you guys all of my business anyway. You like literally know every penny that I make and where every penny of it goes. I feel like that's like the most intimate part of letting somebody see for how much you make. And I don't know, I was always raised that you just don't talk about it. And I think that's his story with a lot of families. You didn't really know, how your parents budgeted or how they spent money. My mother, I will say, was a good saver. But unfortunately, she never taught me how to budget. I kind of learned from being broke. Sometimes struggle is the best teacher. Just had to learn that I was not okay with being late on bills or stressing about whether, light bill's going to get paid. So I had to find my own ways. And my biggest tip was the taxes, you know, using my income tax refund to kind of supplement my income throughout the whole year. Like, that saved my life. There's also this app that you can borrow money from. That saved me quite a few times. It's called the Earnin app. EARNIN. Earnin app. So basically, you gotta go jump through all these hoops to get them to give them your information for your employer. But once you do, I think it takes like 2 or 3 days, you can actually borrow money from the app. And then when you get paid, I think they give you like up to 2 weeks to do it. I can't remember. But when you get paid, they just take that money back out. So instead of like Klarna, where you borrow the money and then they take it back, I guess it's the same thing. But you can't borrow money from Klarna. You have to purchase something. So with this, you can pay any bill. Like, let's say you have a bill coming up and you don't have enough for it until you get paid again, but the bill's due before you get paid. You can borrow money from that Earnin app. Oh, that thing saved me so many times. Struggle is real, especially as a single parent. The struggle can be real. But budgeting and learning how to budget was literally a lifesaver. Literally. I just wish somebody would have taught me sooner, honestly. So I want as many people to know how to budget as possible. All right, I think I'm just about done with this hand. I don't know. These are too long for my liking. See, this is what gets in my way when I have to do my crooked nails. I really don't like this pointer finger. It's too big. I think I swapped my pointer finger for my middle finger by mistake. And I don't mind long nails, but they're not my favorite thing to do. I mean, it just makes everything a little bit harder, and, you know, life is already a struggle. I don't need my nails to be in the way, too. All right, that's it. And then, like I said, I just rounded out a little bit so I don't scratch anybody, including myself. So you can make them as short or as long as you want. This is better. I used to use like regular nail clippers, and it doesn't do the same justice for these nails. I'll probably end up swapping this out because it looks slow. This first one looks like it needs some help, so I'm probably gonna fix that. But that's it, you guys. I just wanted to show you how to do the nail thing. Hopefully you guys are going to come back with me tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm going to get it uploaded in time, but sometime tomorrow or Sunday, I will do my pre-payday prep for the last paycheck of January. And then I also at some point want to kind of check in on my sinking funds and savings challenges just to see if I'm anywhere near my goals. Honestly, I don't think that I'm going to make the January goal of making more than I did in December on YouTube. That's okay. I mean, you guys can help me get there. You can watch some ads, you know, when they come through. Binge watch some videos if you like. But I might not make it, and that's okay. That's okay. All right. Yeah, I definitely switched some nails by mistake, but it's good enough for now. All right, that's it. I'm going to put my I'm going to put this polish on top, this clear polish, and then I'll put my cuticle oil on my cuticles, and that's it. I'll probably just do some more shaping, and then I got to do my other hand, of course. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me for a little while. I appreciate it. As always, thank you. And I want you to remember it is about progression and not about perfection. I don't know if that even fit in this video, but I feel like I can't close a video without it. All right, you guys, I'm going to figure out how I stop filming, how I get off of the live. But you're welcome to leave me any questions. How do you do your chore chart with you and your daughter? So my chore chart is based on things that we need to do throughout the house. So I think the first thing that I did was just make a list of the chores that we need to do within a week. And then I kind of just paired up what was easier for her to do. Like she takes out the trash, she does the kitty litter, stuff like that. And I do all the hard work. She's learning how to do the bathrooms, so, and she does know how to do laundry. I just prefer to do it myself. I just want her to be prepared to do all the good stuff that she'll need to do. I don't want her to go out in the world and not know how to fend for herself. That's sad when I see that happen. But maybe I'll do a video on it because you're not the first person to ask about that chore chart. So I'll do a video on it. It does work well, you know, when we pay attention to the chart. But I have it in the hallway taped up between our bedrooms. So that way if, you know, she needs to do anything, she can look at it. She's about to leave to go to dinner now. And I just told her, you know, look at the chart. Just make sure that's done before you go, you know, have fun. Work before play. All right, that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching and spending time with me. Have a good night and have a good weekend. Bye.